bit off the back of it, and there's the first step. Forsaken goes in, happy to put himself on the line, make himself almost untradeable, but actually he's fine. He's held his own for now, and it's a 1-for-1 trade out. Crow gone, and as is Jing. Oh, Forsaken, that is nastiness. Pillar is his, sight is theirs. 3 of ZETA. Trying to play this back in, but already you can see Forsaken, he's got that timing down. That wrap's looking good. I think he saw the jump peek as well. Didn't quite get as much as he wanted of that, but it's contact and it's good enough. The cross could come in now if they want to. Tries to avoid the spam and make their way through at least towards the rafters.
Forsaken actually looking to wrap back behind this, yeah.
This puts a little bit of pressure on Divide, for example, because he has to stay present. And okay, they take him off the spike. That's fine. Laz did find Forsaken, but there's still bodies to deal with, and time is of the essence, and a huge factor. And Divide is playing this well. Like, just wait, he just leaps into his death. Wait, what's going on? No way. The spam is so good. They still don't get into halfway either. Heartbreak happens.
For free in previous series.
And here, it boils down to what you were saying, though. This, TENN having the weight of the world on his shoulders. 5 players about to be on the other side and 1 judge in his hands. He's got to know there's danger. He delivers on 1. He doesn't quite get it once on the second. A tag is fine, but it's not going to be the dream. Now, time being bought, though. The investment of the ult should reveal everything. Crow's going to commit, though. Flash is there. Does he get to keep his life? He does. Crow's still standing. The explosion goes astray, but the spray is good. Depp and Last still do what they need, and it brings it to a 1v1. And the push through on the smoke. You can never. He's coming towards that B site, maybe feeling this could be enough with his 2 players, and they don't seem too fussed about middle just yet either. They can focus their attentions here, but the plant is coming in. That late lurk is on the way.
Spike planted.
mindfreak finds 1, finds 2. Stunner of a shot. Divide goes up. Jing wants in. Let's get a glimpse, but the pop. Woo, quick enough on the way back through. Crow. Now, wait, he got 2? No shot does he get 2, and Sugar0 finds the back of the site. Where's Benkai? Where's mindfreak? They need to get there now. The defuse. He comes off it. He waits. He waits. And he almost had it. Benkai, the save. Crow, I mean, how much did he get? He get tagged up a little on the way down. No subtlety to that. And Laz, unfazed, unmoved. And now Forsaken, the next challenger, does succeed towards the one player who's the swing factor in middle, and maybe a new way to address it. Attack it through ropes. Pull him away from position, but it is a 4v4.
Crow just gets away from that slow orb as well. hypoc have heaven control here, considering actually.
You will not kill my allies.
He will find the res, yeah. Jing back on his feet now. So a 5v4 for hypoc. Flash will confirm presence once again, but again, it's TENN tucked into sight. What can he do to slow this down?
It's a bit of a Sophie's choice, really, unless you could do that. TENN so sharp towards Divide. Forsaken gets a quick trade out. He's ready for the fight on Pillar. TENN is unrelenting. That's 2 already. Underhand nade, and the fight towards CT. And TENN's on the swing towards Forsaken. This is madness. Oh, he almost caught him in the heels. Now a 1v2. How much more can one man do for his side? He waits. He falls away. And he gives them a little paranoia, a little worry that you've now lost me. You don't know where I am, and they are running. They want that spike away from him, but there is a trap waiting in CT.
Jing will hear that. He'll have heard that drop into ropes there, so.
Mirroring
10 seconds left.
Jing's so ready for it. TENN has to somehow clear this perfectly. I just don't think he's going to get it, and just that. And they're creeping. No utility invested just yet. No tells given. And there it is, first commitment. And they try and wrap towards Pillar.
Tuck in.
He tucks in and he waits. And it's going to be depth from above. Can at least deliver 1, but mindfreak on the quick trade. You can see Sugar0 one's back in. He's not going to get it. Dealt with by Divide. And now the 2v2, and you've got to know where these players are. TENN is a mile away. Crow a mile away. And mindfreak is so deep towards CT. They have so many problems. ZETA have no control on this, and this lurk, this wrap, it's cooked. Oh, the quick turn! The Seeker's just saved the day. TENN now just going to explode towards the side. He knows there's one on his own. Takes down Divide. Can they deal with mindfreak though? 1v2. The flash, it's so good! And Crow's there. That was on a knife's edge. Those Seekers saved him.
I mean, you can see Crow was like, wait, what?
Why has one gone behind
I mean, a
me?
half second. Well, actually, the Boombox going to miss him on the first, but should. Yeah. And actually, he's going to get a tag as well. Paranoia to follow through.
He's in absolute pieces. He can't do anything from this. Jing's delivered it so well. Takes a side, spins around, no one's there. Forsaken deals with CT. There is still one towards Heaven, but they're already on the case. hypoc looking absolutely locked into this round. Depp, Sugar0 and Laz I mean, Depp's not even really equipped for this. Trying to play it back in with a judge is never going to be easy. So the 5 players for PaperX are in such prime position now.
Careful.
Really difficult for ZETA to even get this one going. Considering the res? No, just the rifle swap.
And they got him for free. How was no one watching this? And again, that spike could be a problem. They're gonna put a divide up. And if there's a nuisance in the back lines, but no, Forsaken just did such valuable work to take that down. Oh, Sugar03! And Forsaken unleashes fury. Again, he's so tunnel vision towards the top. He doesn't see it. Laz gets a bullet to the side of the brain, but while this happens, PaperX back to business. Doesn't quite get above that. Sugar0 on the other side. Benkai down low, can't be as proactive, but still, you got this just vision across Forsaken trying to be the sentinel for the side, but he has to tuck his head down. Respect the players on the other side here. Again, mindfreak now noted. TENNN finds Forsaken, and it's game back on. Devi re-aggressing though, back towards main, and the TP trying to draw them away, trying to get himself out of danger. Because they've pulled the rotations, but there's 45 seconds. They could still try and explore the rest of the map, but they do not have a player advantage anymore.
The problem being that damage is so key because it forces Benkai to play safe. Doesn't want to risk anything in this lurk, as PaperX actually...
They have to play as a pack, right?
Yeah, they commit to this now, but they're going to leave Benkai posted up. And look at ZETA. You're absolutely right. It's the death ball towards A site.
You can't just go one-on-one with, you know, a rifle and armor. You have to stay as this pack, and they've gambled it right. They've got the guess right, and they've got contact. That's enough. That should be a signifier. And look at the damage again. Devi now down low. Res comes in. They know there's a chance. That late lurk in middle has to be essential. The spike is down, and the 2 on the side. How much can you do? Can you bail your side out from what could be a tragedy in the making? And Benkai, they've got to know it. It's Benkai. They've got to know he's on the lurk, and is he backing away?
They've read it so
He's
well.
backing away. This is exceptional from ZETA. The unbelievable again, 5 to...
A bit of freedom, or at least an opportunity to address mid. And
where are they?
TENNN, man.
TENNN.
Not again.
TENNN. This is nastiness. That's 1. Oh, he gets the second as well. Paint shell to follow. That's the spike now seen. Jingg's been found out as well. He's got away with nothing. And somehow ZETA dig deeper again. This is unbelievable scenes as Benkai is just battling with everything he's got. This is never meant to be the way this goes, as Benkai and mindfreak presented the conundrum.
Sugar0's backside.
And they've got to clear it. You have to body check that. There's no other way to do it.
Tripwire destroyed.
How much can you do? You'd rather go to the known than the un. So you're going to head over towards the A site. Yep, that Viper pit's still there. He knows that Laz will be around somewhere, but what can I do about it? Nothing. So plant. His best opportunity now. In a 1v3, he wants... I feel like you've got to get one, but Laz is not going to give you an easy option. The other 2 are double stacked up, but a bit of timing now. Maybe divine intervention, he gets to thread through, but there's a double stack and a double face, and we are tied up at 6 to 6.
That thrifty round, man, just puts it back, and they actually draw this half. Again, it's such a massive win. Forsaken actually will show his hand.
Good work.
He tags onto Sugar0. Be able to get the heal from depth though. Yeah, just waiting on timing here. Should be another 15, well, maybe 10 seconds left on this wall, but they have to clear back through with the Trailblazer so deep here.
Yeah. Again, Forsaken's position alone, and that shot is devastating. Is huge. It's allowing for that additional player to kind of be that swing rotation, but they've actually pulled the player back towards B for the defensive side, giving ZETA a favourable fight towards A. Yeah,
Benkai split from his camera now. He's still got a set of eyes over towards A side.
30 seconds left.
Jing just posted, waiting for the waterfall.
They know what's coming. They can sense it, they can hear it, and there they see it, and now the drop down. Jing, how long do you wait? How much do you let happen here? This could all fall apart. He does get it. He finally pulls the trigger, and it's good. Jing's still going to try and check through. It's going to be messy, but it's worked real nice for PaperX here. It looks like this should be theirs. Laz, too many players, too many guns facing you down. PaperX with a good start in the just starting to really check mid. Now, obviously, with the wall there, they're going to respond in kind. Yeah. There was a window of chance, and I think that might have just slipped away, but they will at least get a good start to this. If you're looking at ZETA, on the other side for PaperX, they're a little bit behind the curve, but not by much, because Jing is diving in. Head first for Halos. He falls forward and finds TENNN, looks for more. It's Devi from up above. The ramps his gun. There we go. He's back. He's fine. It's all good. Don't worry. It's definitely not panicked. And it's a 3v3, but it's Spectres against Rifles. This is the bonus for PaperX.
They're so concerned that somebody's actually tucked into sight. I think that's because Benkai hasn't actually been noted just yet. mindfreak though, he's ready. He's holding this elbow cross. ZETA going to stack up.
Are they going to swing CT, or are they just going to try and at least get to pillar? I'm curious if they're feeling... Yeah, okay. They at least keep in mind towards it. With that time limit, they kind of had to play that a little bit more passively, at least make sure that they get the plant down and have no problems on the way in. But this playback is still an issue. And the damage depth, down to 59 HP. Instantly checked in, forced to play a little more passive. The angle's not his anymore. Depp does at least find Divide, but the trade's there. Benkai on it, and now Benkai the only one. But it's still Benkai! Oh, and the gun switch, almost. Be finding a form that we've not yet seen, but SugarZero's found mindfreak. So playing over towards that A ramp position, Forsaken still wants to be the aggressor, be the one to find it. And there's two potential victims, but they stand up to it, but they whiff it. They absolutely make a meal of it, but it's a 1-for-1 trade out. Forsaken's still going to do a little bit of damage on the way back in, but it's at such a player disadvantage now.
Actually, Divide and Jing.
Keen
to actually find SugarZero. But he's got the audio cue. He's got the timing on this.
Oh, SugarZero's backfilled this perfectly. Give him a little bit of time to work. You've still got him in on the board. This could be a disaster. TENN, what are you doing? Drifting through middle like this.
The spike.
This could have all gone wrong, and they were already considering this. No, you just watched a tragedy in the making unfold in front of your eyes. And they've given up the advantage. They lost the spike in the worst place possible. And Laz tries to find some room to work, but they have just given every advantage away.
It's a tragedy. The one round, actually, where Laz comes across, invests the wall here. Benkai actually adjusts with the utility, the spy cam, to spot that walkout. Because Laz, notorious for lurking behind this, creating so much pressure towards backside of B. They recover the spike, but a 2v3.
Yep.
PaperX actually willing to sit deeper here and force the plant.
Yeah.
They just want to play numbers in the retake.
This is the right plan. Now the ult could have added a little bit of an issue to it. And Benkai wants in. Benkai tries to just get ahead of it. Nasty work. Trying to maybe just deny the plant. And Jingg's going to unleash as well. They're just going to dive in on this one. Seeker's going to at least reveal that position. And Laz swings on it. 1v1 now. Divide up against Laz. You can see the position Laz is going to. This is so dangerous. Divide, desperate to find it. A pixel.
There's a gap on the left side here.
Does he see? Laz just tipped out. And on the other side is Divide, and they're going to green on the other side of the wall. Laz holds, and ZETA, Laz, he was teed up for this. He'd already kind of lingered deep enough, lurked far enough towards ZETA to be able to catch that. Now, do they scrap this plan because they're walking into what is essentially a trap? I don't know if they saw Forsaken, but he's pushing forward. He's going to get one, but it's only traded. SugarZero not going to let it slip. 28 seconds now, they've got to make the play, but there's two on the site. Divide is here, ready to greet them with a smile. And the three pause for patience. The res comes out, TENN back on his toes, but there's still mindfreak. They haven't cleared this. The wall goes up, the slow's there. Divide gonna lean through. Finds one, finds two. They're still doing the damage. 10 seconds, they have to make this play. And Depp's the one to do it. Benkai's nowhere near this. The spike, where is the plant? They're looking for him, they found him. SugarZero. Well, this is so dangerous. Paint Shell gonna come out. That should at least be a little indicator of something, but this is not enough. They're still above a minute though, but do they commit? TENN certainly does. He's already down. Looks for the first, finds it, no shot. He didn't see the player towards the top of rafters though.
That's it, Divide with the backstab. He's found the second as well. TENN will fall. And that's the spike noted.
This is huge. Seeker's still going to lead the way, and they're replaying towards middle. You've got two players working up towards mid. SugarZero's just a distraction, just to pull the attention. Crow's got it. He's got the spike to get out. They're just trying to get out of danger. Benkai pops the ult to try and find some information, and Crow peels on back. They've still got a bit of timing to work with. Laz trying to lead the team, but you've got Forsaken on the other side. This is surely a shutdown. This can't happen. Forsaken will not let them cross, and they've lost the map control because Forsaken stands here. He's holding territory. Where do you go now?
Does Crow find this?
The timing. He's going to call for support, but they're not going to check. He does. He shoulder peeks it, but it doesn't matter. Forsaken is being such a problem. Forsaken delivers. It's 10-10.
Jing, 1 kill off the showstopper as well. If he finds the first, he can slow this hit right down.
Yeah, we've got to see the plan in motion here. These are the 1-2 punch. The ones that can take it all away, but they lose Jing early. But Forsaken's still good for it, but there's the crunch, there's the pinch, but he keeps his life. He stays alive, and this is huge for the side. Has to deal with the pain shell. He can't really do much about it, but the site is lost. He's down low. He's still fighting, and Forsaken still stands. He will not relent until now. SugarZero, the only one to tame him. But Son just slipped through. Divide, I thought it was his, it's not! Is behind enemy lines at 10. This is your duty now, this is your one job. You catch this, it's a whole different game. You spot it, but you can't deal with it. He's out of there already. Escapes, spots another on the way, and Forsaken is just absolutely absolutely thriving right now as best he can, finally handled. The front line is dealt with, but now you've got the 4 other players and you've taken very little space so far.
Like you said, it's the clock, really. There's a minute left now. And it's taken them this long to just greet Forsaken.
He is such a nasty player, man. So talented at being just a constant threat.
See, actually, mindfreak still posted up once again. The late wall comes out from Divide. We dealt with pretty quickly here, but the key indicator for them actually finds an angle, but no real damage done. Jeez, Sugar Zero, has he got the timing on this?
Hey, Sugar Zero's a god right now,
Spike
unleashing
down,
onto 30 seconds. He has delivered in these late rounds more than once now. Divide goes up, Laz gonna keep just a little bit of a vision towards CT in case. Depp's gonna hear that. He's definitely gonna hear this. Oh, it's so sharp from Depp. The swing! ZETA are on 12! I cannot believe what we are witnessing.
Match point.
What a Paper X got left.
Insane.
Just away from that. I mean, actually still finding space towards Heaven here. Jing actually will find contact in mid as well. Able to get away from the slow orb though.
Crunch, this is so dangerous. There's still players. Benkai, he's been dealt with. TENN's found him. Deep work towards CT now. You can see the blind coming out. Jing gets a chance at it, but he can't quite convert on it. Big jump forward. Device there. He's got the upgrade to the rifle. Sugar Zero still stands. It's 20 seconds. It's mindfreak and Forsaken to hold it all together. Or ZETA begin their legacy with the finals now calling as Forsaken, the only one alive. 2 HP. TENN wants it, can't get it. Forsaken still stands. And this is it. A 1v3 for it all. Make it a 1v4. They're giving him nothing and he will take from them everything. But the time is still ticking. And he's got to find 3. And the step on the